We'll have a throw at the plate.
They steal home.
It is safe.
He's not stopping.
Stand-up triple.
What a
And he
throw.
got him.
Woo! All the way to the wall, and that's going to clear the bases. Oh, my goodness.
Great play on the outfield as he dives for it.
Rips it down the line. Fair ball, and he might run forever.
This is at the plate. No, he got him.
And that one is deep, and it is gone.
Hello and welcome to Davenport Park here in Ellet as we are about ready to start our City Series coverage of the Softball City Series Championship. You can see the Lady Orangemen out there warming up. They are the home team for today's ball game, going undefeated in the City Series, and they welcome the Firestone Lady Falcons coming in as they're going for the City Series title. Regular season champs were the Lady Orangemen as they were able to go, like I said, undefeated throughout the season. So they'll look to the query that is the City Series, getting the regular season champ and then playing in here the championship game. And I am already noticing, Peter, that I am right behind first base, so we'll have some great shots of that. And hopefully she catches every single ball that comes to her because I am not going to be able to catch them that well. First batter up for the Firestone Falcons is going to be Lauren Toth. As she steps into the box, we'll go over some of our championship Coach of the Year and Co-Players of the Year, as we'll get to that here shortly as she steps in. So Toth steps up. Kylie Broggs on the mound. So gets the first 1-1 now. Broggs 6-5 on the season. So an uneven record for her, but certainly a dominant, as we'll get to their coach's comments of how she handles herself on the mound. Gets a grounder to go into the second base, and we have our first out. Next up is going to be pitcher Madison Dees. Madison Dees is our Co-Player of the Year along with Zoe Cook for the Lady Orangemen. So both players from opposing teams, Co-Players of the Year. And Dees obviously had a great pitching year. Pitching here again in the championship game. And Cook able to do well out in the field, as we saw already. Hasn't had one come her way just yet. That one low. Oh, for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike so far. Tips that one off, evens it off. One ball, 2 strikes, sorry. I'm looking at it, looks like I'm looking at it backwards here. Now 2-2. Coach of the Year, outside of these two teams, went to Corey Stocco from the Bookto Lady Griffins. They were awarded here before the game. All 3 of them out on the field for what has been a quick season through its timeline. Same time frame, but weather always a tricky one for baseball and softball. Slow start to the season with cold and rain. Good weather comes around, you gotta knock them in. And she'll take the base. Had it evened up, but went the other direction. Readjust the headband and the sunglasses. So has one on now. Brings up Katie Morehouse, the catcher. The bunt is on. It is down. She just misses it. Looking to go to second, not there, and she gets to first in time. So Morehouse lays down a great bunt and just not able to get there, but advances the batter to second base. Beautiful bunt, and she's going to take some time as she laid out for it. Looked like she knocked the wind out of herself trying to go for it. Scraped her elbow a little bit. Coach Schumann comes out. I think she might have some dirt in her mouth as well. We'll take a quick break here as she gets things looked over, and we'll be back to action here on APS-IF. All right, a little quick break here. She took a drink of water. We think probably got some dirt and so forth in her mouth. A little dusty out here today on a dry day here in May. That one is down and just foul, but good contact there as now Allie Shikolnik is up. Allie here in the heart of the lineup in the 4 spot. It's got 2 on. And already showing great contact there. Just a little bit foul. That one high heater. Trying to get after the runner. Is not able to go anywhere. That one tipped off, foul behind. I cannot see his hands with the photographer here, what our count is exactly. I'm going to say it's 1 and 2. Off the 2 fouls. Yeah, 1, 2. A lot of sun in the outfielders. That'll be the 3rd one as she gets her first K and sits down Allie. Second out here in the inning. Now, last one, Marissa Williams, the first baseman, comes up. Again, 2 on base. Off a walk and a beautiful bunt. Scoreless here in the top of the 1st. That one outside for ball 1. And we haven't turned yet, but the sun right behind first base side. So a little harder for that infield. As that one turns, she's right there, just short. And they got her. 3rd out. Great play by a shortstop to the second baseman. 0-0 going into the bottom of the 1st. All right, bottom of the 1st, 0-0. As we mentioned, co-players of the year. And now we get to see the other one. Zoe Cook, second baseman for Ellett, at the leadoff position. She goes against Madison Deese for the Lady Falcons. That one in for a ball. So now you have co-players going against each other right here. Start the bottom of the 1st inning. Co-players of the year, Madison Deese. Oh, see, that was right where my chair was, Peter. Foul ball. Just outside the hands of a excited fan.
Good move.
I keep moving. I keep telling my cameraman, athletic things I do pretty well at, but catching any baseball, or hitting a baseball for that matter, not a strength of this broadcaster. Taking a second here, resetting in. 1-1, that one in the dirt. 2-1. As Madison, a tough go out here for sure. That one tipped off, looks like 2-2. Cook part of the flip to second, get out of the top of the 1st. Did a great job saving a ball that could have gone through, but was able to collect it and get it on over to her. That one hit well, goes into the outfield, right to center. Sorry, right fielder comes over to catch it. Was heading towards center, but she eyed it up and got the fly ball going out to left field. And that was going to be caught by Allie Kramer, who came over playing, I guess I was tilted a little bit, probably middle between right field and center field. Able to come over and get it. Certainly noticed the great sunglasses in the orange. And as we mentioned, that outfield, especially her side, right looking into the sun. So eyed it up and able to get in the mitt. Now up, Stephanie Eisenman. That one swung right through the center fielder. Now able to catch up to it. I think we're going to see a good outing here by Madison Dietz all day. Both teams, great programs, bring through great prospects. That one tipped away. One up, one down so far. Eyes it in. Sends it up. Ooh, a little bit off speed. And caught her looking as she's going to be sitting down. First out here. I'm sorry, second out, but first K on the day. So 2 up, 2 down. Now Kirsten Stefanoff comes up. That one, fly ball over the fence behind us into a friendly neighbor's yard behind our field here. Field condition looks fantastic. Infield, though, a little dusty, as we saw top of the first inning with the pitcher coming for a bunt. Kind of breathed in a bunch of dust, I guess you could say. You can see it on our pitcher's mound as well as in the batter's box a little bit. She sets up again. Beautiful pitch for another strike and a K. No, I'm sorry, just a strike. One off my count. Now 2 strikes, looking for that extra one. A little early, but still the same result. Another K, 3 up, 3 down, 0-0 going to the top of the second. Top of the second, 0-0 as we continue on our coverage here on APS-IS. A show of bunt. Not able to connect there, though. And up to bat now is Jalen Malini, the right fielder. Oof. 2 strikes already against her. Bottom of this inning, we'll have our interview from their Firestone head coach. That one low for ball. 1-2. I should probably set it up for my media partner next to me, Peter George, our cameraman. That one struck it out. Starts it with a K. 1 out on the inning for Braggs. And her second K in the ball game. Both pitchers have 2 Ks already. So a pitcher's duel certainly to be expected, I think, when we looked at these rosters. Settles in, here it comes. Looked great, and it was for a K. On the mark, she's been hitting her strikes. Looking for her 3rd K. Almost same position, but a little high this time in the trail. 2-2. Struck her out again for the second consecutive K here in the inning. 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down so far as Maggie comes up. Maggie Core. Couldn't read my own writing. Was it C-O-V or C-O-R? Maggie Core up. That's being left-handed in general. Ooh, a little ball right over the fence there. So 2 strikes against her. Maggie trying to get on base. Started off the first inning with getting a walk and then a bunt to get 2 on, but left both on there. Not able to get anything and has been perfect so far this inning. 1 hit, 1 walk, and now 3 Ks. 2 consecutive here, and looking for the next one. Goes down for 1, not able to get it anywhere else. Two and 2. Slow response. Everybody was looking for it. Now a full count. 3 and 2 now. That one isn't going to be a hit. Goes through the gap and gets a single. So I thought she was getting out, but gets Maggie connects. All right, where did I mark that? Oh, man. Maggie gets on with the hit. Julia Wora Dorkin. God, my handwriting was terrible. I was kind of rushing. My apologies to Julia. Starts this one off, goes after a high heater. Not able to connect. Trying to move this batter. Bottom of the lineup right now as the left fielder is up, but she's got 2 outs. She's gonna need a hit. Move this one as that one is low. Comes back in. Strike 3 out, and that'll be the end of the inning. We'll have our coach's comments from the Firestone Lady Falcons here as she swings and misses for the 3rd out. So leaves 1 on off 1 hit here in the inning. So has gotten 3 on, but they haven't been able to connect anything. Have the Lady Falcons for the game where it's able to talk with their head coach about this season. And here's this interview.
Coach, tell me a little bit about how your season's gone here in 2021 and what brought you to this point, the championship game.
Well, it's been an up and down season for us, like many. Just dealing with having a season and then really losing out on 2020 not having a season because we have a very young team. And so we lost a lot of good playing time, a lot of experience by not having a 2020 season. So we're kind of learning on the job for many of the players. And so, with youth comes a lot of ups and downs for sure.
And what does Madison, who's pitching today, what strengths has she have when she's on the mound for today's game?
Well, Madison has been magnificent for us, and just her efforts, her expertise. She's our ace, and she also plays her position extremely well. So we know we can count on her to be solid every game, in the pitching circle and also on defense.
What strengths and weaknesses do you have that you see as a coach for your team?
Strengths and weaknesses for myself. Well, I hope I just bring a calm nature and a level-headedness to keep the team in balance, I guess, and keep them focused.
And what players have you seen that we should be watching for in today's broadcast that really have shown a lot of growth this season?
Well, we have two phenomenal freshmen. Unfortunately, one of them is injured and has been dealing with that and is not playing today. We have another player who's our first baseman who we're very excited about, who will be one of our stronger bats next season, as well as she plays phenomenal at first base. So we're looking forward to that today and in the future with her. We have a number of kids who've been really learning the positions well. Our right fielder today, Jalen Malini, has really grown this season. You know, a number of the kids, like I was saying, are learning new positions this season. We lost a lot of seniors, you know, last year. So it's just been a lot of experimentation going on.
Great. Thank you.
That was the Firestone Lady Falcons coach as we are underway here in the bottom of the second. Still 0-0 here on APS-IS, and up to bat now is Aina Hill, as we had 3 up, 3 down to start the the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first. We're in the bottom of the second. So now getting in the middle of the lineup here. She connects here. Deep one just over the second baseman. And that's going to be for a single, as the middle of the lineup produces a hit to start at the leadoff position. Now up is going to be Allie Kramer, left fielder. Had a fly and 2 Ks last time for Madison Deese. And now she starts with a hit and someone on base. That one hit well and is going to stay fair over the head of the left fielder. Not able to connect to it, goes almost to the other track. It's going to be close, but an in-the-park home run, 2-run score, and they take a 2-0 lead. What a shot outside to right field for an in-the-park home run. Almost near the infield in the softball field behind us. Wow, what a hit. 2 hits, 2 runs as she's able to connect, goes right over the top of the outfielder out there, and now with a great lead. Another hit, goes out just over the head and dropped. Left fielder not able to connect to it, and she'll have a stand-up double as the hits are pouring out here in the bottom of the second. Definitely, we're going to give her a single there. An E7, I would say, gets her to second. And now we'll have a pinch runner come in. Can't put my roster away. I don't know why I did that. All right, coming in is going to be Katie Bragg, the junior. She comes in for a pinch runner. Lineup continues, though, as Emma Rose, the third baseman, is now up. Emma sets up. And we'll watch another one go by for a strike. Another one in for a strike. 2-1 the count. And she's got a batter on second in scoring position. I can't see what fingers he held up. I think it's 1-2. That one off speed. It's going to halt the runner there. Sends it to first. And she was safe. Runner advances to second. I'm sorry, advances to third. Able to get a single out of it and run it out is Rose. Mackenzie Corporal up. The right fielder Got runners at the corner here. A big scoring inning for the Lady Orangemen. That one in for a strike to start it off. Started with a single, then in the park home run, brought 2 home. Four hits in the inning, and Deese has had a rough outing so far here in the second. But home runs are a good way to comfort in for Ellett. That one swung in and out. Another K as the first out of the inning comes up. She's got 3 Ks now. Did kind of similar in the bottom of the first, gave up a long fly ball and then had 2 straight strikeouts. Certainly this one is not how they drew it up. Certainly a bunt is down, and that'll move the runner to second. Pulled off the third baseman, just loads things up. Fielder's choice to get on is Kylie Bragg. So advances all the runners. Keeps the one at third. At third, base is loaded now. Top of the order, Zoe Cook is up now again. And this is the moment she wanted to get right herself into. Championship game, bases loaded, 1 out. Starts with a strike. Luckily, they've got 2 runs already. But another hit like we've seen, and this is going to blow the barn door right open. That one foul. So that's up again, has 1 strike. Had success before, tries to go back, but a wild pitch gets away from the first baseman. And we'll advance 1 batter all the way through. And the error, the second here in the inning. Gets another run to come in. So now still 2 on for Cook. Flies one up, first baseman's gonna eye it. It's in the path of the runner, and there's connection there. And it is gonna be called an out for interference. First baseman was there. The runner's gonna be considered out as they make contact in the path. So Zoe gets out. An odd call if you're looking around the stands here. 2 outs. Oops. A fly to the first baseman gets the second out. And an odd one because I felt like she could have ran around it. And we just saw her not connect on a ball thrown to her. But she was in the path. Umpire makes the call that it was an out. Had it in her glove when the contact was made. This one going to be a little looper to third. And caught, and that'll be the end of the inning here as a big runs have scored. 3-0 here as Ellett leads it to go into the top of the third. Top of the third here, they find themselves down 3-0, and now their bats have got to come alive as well as they were able to have almost batting the entire lineup there in the second. So you got to show some confidence here on the other side offensively to the Lady Falcons. Lays the bunt down, comes up for it, looking to first. Safe. Runs it out. Does Lauren Toth. Here to start the inning off with a hit. So a hit each inning had the Lady Falcons, which is better than what Ellett was able to do. That one fouled off for a ball. We'll have the interview from the Lady Orangemen head coach going into the top of the next inning, top of the fourth. We'll get that one in, as it talks a little bit about who's on the mound here and Kylie Braggs. 1-1 for Stephanie Eisenman, sorry. I heard on that announcement. That one, a little looper, gonna be caught. And a nice job, able to haul it in is Hill. First out of the inning. Now it's going to be Katie Morehouse in. That one in tight for a ball. It's got one on first. And some speed with Toth there. Make some contact like we saw with the bottom of last inning in the park home run. I don't think she's going to be able to catch her. Got the leadoff hitter on there. Another strike. 1-2. Calls it, umpire behind the behind home plate. Calls the strike early. Doesn't give the signal right away as they try to catch her coming across. Safe. She slid in front. Runner behind. Claimed that she tagged. And got it. So a stolen base for Toth, gets to second. All right. But let's not forget Morehouse still up. I'm sorry, Allie is up on the out. That one chipped and caught. And that'll be the end of the inning as they're able to come out without any scoring at all and keeps this lead 3-0 as we go into the bottom of the third. Coach Moxon making a change as well, as we'll see Kay Volstein coming up in this inning. And next inning, I guess, coming in from Marissa Shannon for the Lady Falcons. Dice still on the mound, and she'll be facing number 16, Kirsten Stefanoff. Braggs with 4 Ks. Dice has got 3 so far. Bottom of the third here, 3-0 your score. That one bounced it in. And we talk about this certainly at the boys championship playing in Canal Park. The huge backstop that we saw play a factor if those balls do get behind that catcher. It takes them a lot longer to locate it, and they're farther away from the plate, where here might be 10 feet total behind the plate where that ball could go. Where there, we're talking 20 to 30 feet at a professional ballpark. You even saw there with the tip ball, it doesn't go back as far. This one cracked up through the hole and goes out to left field, and we have a single to start things off. So Kristoff starts here in the bottom of the third with a single. We're at 4 Ks each. Fake the bunt. Iana Hill up. Told Peter, given our location here, our cameraman. Fakes the bunt for the strike. That any first baseman has a good chance of being player of the game if I do not get hit by a ball, since we're sitting almost right behind him. So far, I've been lucky. This one hit well and just gets to the center fielder and moves everybody forward. Great position on both of these to get singles. Back-to-back singles to start the third inning here for the Orangemen. And that brings up Allie Kramer, the left fielder. End of this inning, we'll talk with the Ellett head coach, as their coach is going to come out now on the Firestone side and talk things over. Oh, did you pause it?
No, keep going.
All right, we'll keep going. See,
Keep
I didn't
going.
think it was going to be that long,
No.
but I looked at my cameraman. You always check in. Got to check in. So Moxon has a little talk with her. A rough second inning. Really outside of the one hit, but now back-to-back singles. Bats have come alive for Ellett. Allie up looking for 3 straight. That one in the dirt. The runners go. Trying to go to third, pulls her off the bag. So a wild pitch advances both of them. As they advance, not far down in the dirt, and they're going to say ball 4, so she's going to take it as well. So now bases loaded, and things went from bad to worst. Ball low in the dirt was ball 4. So she advances to first. Bases loaded now for Brooke Norman. Brooke, last time up, got a single. This one fouls off. Starts 0-1. Allie Kramer started with the home run, now a walk. With a single already. 2 hits already in the inning. And 1 walk. That went in for a ball as she watches it go by. Brooke Norman, the junior, is up. She settles in now. 1-1. That one popped up right at center field, but she kind of took off a little late. Didn't get there. And that'll be 1 run in as bases stay loaded for an RBI single. So another hit and another run. And we're going to have another pinch runner now. As out comes Brooke Norman, and in comes Katie Brad. Came in before as a pinch runner. Up to bat now is going to be Emma Rose. Starts with a strike. See, now I got his cadence down that he says strike right away, but it has a delay signal. Wonder if, you just get used to it. See how they call it. That one high for a ball. Still bases loaded. 4-0 the score now, bottom of the third. After this inning, we will have our coach's interview of the Coach Schumann for Ellett. That one's a strike. 1-2. So we'll have that at the end of this inning, talking about their Kylie Braggs, She'll come back to the mound for the top of the 4th. That one struck out for another K, her 5th. Base is still loaded as we bring Mackenzie Corporal up. And it's not just a sea of yellow coming to get the ball. You got a good sea of orange out there as well. Starts with a ball. Base is loaded, and they've been that way, starting with back-to-back singles. Two singles and a walk. And then a base hit, got one in. Mackenzie eyes it. That one low for another ball. There's no bags to give up. Deese has got to get her out. Got no place to put her. That in for a strike. Only one out in the inning, and the last one coming off the K to Emma Rose. Could use back-to-back ones. That one, another strike. 2-2 now on the count. That one lows to third, and they'll get the force out at home. So fielder's choice gets her on, but they get out the one at third. That'll bring up Kylie Bragg. Last time up, able to get into a fielder's choice and get on base. It'll be a little more difficult now for that one. But certainly any hit gets him in. Can't do the sacrifice fly now because we got 2 outs. Anything in play is going to be good. 1 strike now. Lefty batting takes it high for ball 1, strike 1. Four to nothing here, bottom of the 3rd. The Orangemen did sweep the entire regular season series. That one high for a ball, 2-1. You can see some of the talent certainly that we've seen hitting the ball for sure. That one low for a strike. I didn't hear him that time. 2-2 now. Deese has got 2 outs. Could get out of here just giving up 1 run. That one and does as she gets her swinging for the 3rd out and gets out with just 1 run here. Makes it 4-0 as we go to our interview. Great job coming back out of that. Here's Coach Schumann on how the Lady Orangemen season has been going.
Coach, tell me a little bit about how this season has gone and how you kind of got to this point here in the championship game.
Well, it's a unique season because, you know, the year off, you know the girls somewhat, but when you come back in, it's almost like starting from scratch. And I commend the girls for the effort they put in and the seriousness where they took everything. And it's just been a unique year, and I'm happy with the way the girls have played.
What strengths does Kylie bring to the mound here in the championship game?
Kylie's I love her demeanor. She has pitching skills, but her demeanor on the mound is excellent, the way she handles herself. And we're really proud to have her.
And what strengths and weaknesses do you see with your team as you come in today's game?
Well, it's been a nice year because we have 14 people on the varsity, and from 1 to 14, I think that I'm comfortable with playing any of those 9, and it gives you some security, and we've had good leadership, and so it's been a pleasant surprise for us to have 1 through 14.
What player have you seen on your team really grow this season that we should watch out for on today's broadcast?
Oh, grow? I don't know. Our second baseman, she didn't grow much because she started out very hot, so she was very good. I think our shortstop, Kirsten Stefanoff, has really showed that she's very versatile for us. She can play. She's caught for us. She's an excellent shortstop, and she's a strong hitter. We're happy with the way Hallie Kramer has progressed in the outfield. And our other pitcher, Stephanie Isom, has done a super job in a circle, and when she and Kylie rotate with center field, it's done an outstanding job for us.
That was Coach Schumann talking about their team. As we get back here to the top of the 4th, 4-0 lead Ellet has over Firestone. Up to bat, catching everybody up from our interview, is Marissa Williams, who's got 2 strikes on her. Maybe 2-2. Wasn't totally watching the whole time because I was holding it up just in case we had another exciting play to bring the interview off. She makes contact here and gets that one easily as it goes into the 6-3 for the first out. Up next is Jalen Malini. And then we should have Kay Volstein coming up next. I didn't get her first name from the coach's staff, but Volstein will be up after this. Malini faked the bunt for the strike. Braggs has got 4 Ks in the game, but has been able to get the ball in play and have the defense behind her to get a lot of outs as well. That one makes contact, comes right back to her, and she'll do it herself, 1-3. Almost on cue for what? Well, the defense has really helped out. Now she's going to do it herself. Holstein up. That one over our cameras here and in foul territory. So 1 strike. Definitely in run production mode are the Falcons, find themselves down 4-0. Gave up 3 in the bottom of the 2nd, and then an additional 1 in the 3rd. Off the foot. So it's going to be a foul ball. Went off my foot and I still had to run. Is what I would say if I was full steam. Tried to run it out. Probably would not have made it, so better to be back in the box and hit another one. 2 strikes though. That one for a ball. 2-2 now. That one looked to be a strike. It's going to bring the infield out and the outfield in, and they still catch it as the right fielder comes in to get it, and that'll end the inning. Keeps it 4-0 here in the City Series Championship here on APSIS. All right, starting off the bottom of the 4th with a 4-0 lead, Zoe Cook again. 2 fly outs, hasn't done a ton, but starts this one off with a run. Talking in between innings about the home run we had in the 2nd inning And that one hit by Allie Kramer. And it went right over the right fielder, hit in the short grass, and then rolled into the tall grass into the other field behind us. Probably stopped a foot or two away from that infield as they check on the strike to Eisenman. But an outstanding play. Fielder just played it short, so it has to be in the park. If there was a fence there, that's what we were discussing. If this was a fenced-in softball field, probably would have hit the fence and then maybe a double or triple. Given that it went over the outfielder's head, probably a triple, but maybe not an in-the-park home run because it would have stopped maybe 8 feet short and maybe bounced back to the outfielder. That one high. So all these little things that come in when you change the dynamic of the field. You know, we talked earlier about the short backstop compared to being at a canal park or another facility. Certainly Ellett knows this one as she lays down a bunt perfectly. Kind of stops there, gets the out. They're trying to go to second. I thought a perfect bunt, Peter. Into the 5-3. Advances the runner to second, almost overran it, thinking that maybe she had a chance to go to third, but did not. Stays at second. Because that bunt just stopped there. But great job by Ella Julian from third base to come up, grab it, and hit the strike to first. Kirsten Stefanoff up. This one going back to the pitcher. It'll be a 1-3. Moves the runner to third, though. 2 outs now. A little tougher now is going to be Hyanna Hill trying to get this runner in. Got to get a base hit. Preferably one a little farther away from that side. She's had 2 singles so far. That one in for a strike as she looks at it. Deese, a much better inning as we talked about last inning with Ellett being able to have some success, not just getting strikeouts, but allowing the defense to help out. Now the defense doing their part for the Falcons here in this inning. That one in for a ball. Hill 2 hits on the first base side. Certainly that'd be another perfect spot to bring Cook home, who's got the wheels to get there pretty quick. It could be a questionable one in the infield, and she may still make it. But she's got to get on base. Hill low for a strike. Looked at that one as well. And Deese could be on her way to the 6 strikes. Be her 6K if she can pull it off. Has the numbers. This one up. First baseman calls, it gets it, and that'll be the end of the inning here. No runs scored, 4-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 5th. They need some runs, say the Falcons, and they start off with a hit going down the left field line, goes around first base to second, goes out underneath the fence, and is going to have a triple. They hold there. No, she passes over the bag, and she gets caught out at third. Oh, they're going to say that it hit the fence and award her to stay in and go to second base. Oh, what a lucky pull. Ran right over third. Hit the fence out in left field. And the outfielder looking for it. And she was asked to stop, ran to third. Talking with first base coach. Julia Ordington. So double to start. by Maggie Core. Not sure what they were talking about, but no outs and a person in scoring position. Sometimes it only takes a leak to start sinking the ship. That's what they're hoping for. Get a run up. Fakes the bunt as everybody comes up for it. No strike there. Feel some intensity here as they're trying to get the one at second. And they're on top of one another. Now Stefanoff was running right into Core. 2-1, I believe, is our count. Boardington up. Looks at that one. That one for a strike as she looks at it. And now Braggs has got 5 Ks in the game. Lauren Toth up now, top of the 5th. Runner on second. Toth so far has had a successful bunt in the 3rd and hit into the 6-3 in the 1st inning to lead off the game. But certainly has potential here, top of the order with a runner in scoring position. Falcons got to like this. 1 strike. Runner goes to 3rd. Safe. A little slow getting it over there and came at the ankles of the 3rd baseman, so a stolen base awarded. Now in great scoring position for Toth to get something. That one hit down the first base line, foul. Two strikes on her. Take my headphones off a little so I can hear him. That one, another ball. One, two with the count. Toth looking to make something happen. Strikes on the inside for the K. Moves to 6 and the 2nd out. Can't leave anybody on base now. Running out of innings here. 4 batters left on base so far for the Falcons. Not able to bring any of them back to the bag. Inside for a strike, and this will be Madison Dietz is up. Dietz sets up. 2 strikes so far. Got walked in the 1st inning and flew out in the 3rd. As Braggs has been perfect so far on the scoreboard side. That one in for a ball. Madison swings again and can't connect. 3 up, 3 down, 4-0 lead Ellett has going into the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, that'll bring up Allie Kramer. She hit a home run and she was walked last inning. That one in for a strike to start her off here in the 5th. So 2 innings ago, 2nd and 3rd inning is where she had those 2 respectively. This one popped up and caught. That one goes to the shortstop. That'll bring up Brooke Norman, who has been a difficult out. 2 hits in today's game. Dietz has given up 8 hits. That one hit well, but stays in. It's going to be a base hit. Looked like it was starting to go foul a little bit as everybody kind of came over to it. Just over the infield. Kind of in this dead area, but it looked like it was almost going to go foul, but it did not. So he gets the hit. I'm not able to connect on that one. Looks to check, safe. Nine to 4 in hits with Ellett leading this one, obviously, looking at the scoreboard as well. This one hit right up the middle, off the hands. Not able to get it. That'll advance the runner and be a hit. Into third, not able to stop her. Pinch runner. Katie Bragg able to move over. Hit hard at second base. Shortstop not able to get that one. That'll bring up Mackenzie Corporal. A strike there. Runners at the corners. And he's doing the count with 2 hands now. One and then the other. That one low, foul. Two strikes, I believe. That one foul. Corporal a strikeout and fielder's choice to get on base. I think 3-2 is the count. I can't tell what he's doing over there. I keep looking down doing stats, so I'm not that helpful, I agree. That one kind of bunted, shot it over there. Gets the out, but gets an RBI on the sacrifice. Runs a run. Brings in the one from third. Advances Rose. I bring up Kylie Bragg. Two for 20. Okay. Looks like Emily Kearns is going to be coming in. 2 for 20. It looks like Emma Rose is going to come off second base, and Emily Kearns, the freshman, is going to come in. Kearns, the freshman. So 2 outs, and you still have Bragg, bottom of the order. Fielder's choice and a strikeout in the second and third. Lays down the bunt, tries to get the first. Throw is not in time. Gets on first, and there's no one on second. She runs right to second base. A little bit of a discussion. No one covered second, so she moves over on a stolen base. What a great heads-up play. Makes a hard run, beats it, and sees that they're out of position. Kearns moves over to third, but now you got second and third covered, and that opens the first base bag, which is maybe good or bad as the top of the order comes up. Zoe Cook had a nice single in the fourth. Likes her chances here. She got one earlier. Strike there. That one hit well to third and is in play. So Zoe makes the big play to clear 2 bags. And they don't cover second, so she gets a double out of it. A double out of a good hit. And that brings in Kearns and Bragg. Four hits in the inning, 2 runs. That one looped over. Scoops it up, makes the throw in time, and that'll be the 3. Opens things way up, though, making it 6-0 going into the bottom of the 5th. All right, well, top of the 6th. I keep saying the wrong inning. My apologies. Top of the 6th. Up to bat is Katie Morehouse. Things are looking rough at best. 6-0, as they've had a couple good innings here. Second inning had 4 hits, 3 runs. Inning number 3 had 3 hits and a run, and that last one had 4 hits for 2 runs. That one inside for a ball. So a tough stretch, as they haven't been able to get Ellett out in those innings, and they have hit the ball very well, to their credit. Ball high for a ball. Strike there. One and 2. That one just over the backstop. Running out of time, running out of time. Say it too many times. 4 is a lot to make up in 1 inning. If you can spread it out, it's certainly possible. That one low for a ball, and she will take her bag. I was off on my count, but she gets the walk. Only her second in the game. Now Marissa Williams up. She hits it on the first pitch, but right to the outfielder. Brings it back. One out here in the 6th. 2 innings left for the Falcons to make some noise. Up now is Jalen Malini, or not. I'm sorry, Marissa Williams is up. I was one off. First baseman is up. At the end of our broadcast, we'll have our APS-IS player of the game. It's coming, Peter. I knew it wasn't going to hit me. I just wasn't sure if our cameraman was going to be safe. He walked away.
Protection for me.
They're asking for him to protect the camera.
Yeah.
Peter and I have fragile hands. We're not going to be able to catch it. Been close to us, back to it. Williams takes another strike. 1-2 is our count. It's going to be a hard one right now when you look at pitcher hasn't given up any runs. But offensively, they've had a lot of hits on the other side. Ball, oof, she thought about going. Would have been able to run, but center fielder wasn't far away. Just being not able to catch him on surprise. Cleans off the plate, back at it. One, two is still our count. That one low and leaves it on the plate. Supposed to go, didn't. And she is out. Fair play, moves. Oh man, moves the moves Morehouse to second. 1 for 5. That one foul. Michaela is in. Caught on the fly. Guess that's who it was. As she goes out, still 6-0. Going to the bottom of the 6th. All right, 6-0. They got 1 inning potentially left of offense. Started off with a ball as Kirsten Stefanoff is up. Here in the bottom of the 6th. I think we're going to see potentially some subs on the Ellett side. And it would make sense as he has everyone on the 14-person roster. As he mentioned in his interview, are all playing well. You want to give them a little time in this game. Another ball. 2-0. That one fouled back. 2-1. 3-1. Can't read fingers, I guess, through the chain link fence. Good hit through the infield. Gets for a single. Second of the game, her second hit. .13 hits in the ball game. That's a good way to start, is getting some hits and getting on base. That'll bring Ayanna Hill. Oh, the sounds of a live ballpark, Peter. People not turning their phones off.
Please.
People cheering. It's a good thing. Hill now has 2 hits. Tips that one back. That one hit well, almost the same spot, goes through the infielder this time, as she's not able to hold on to it. Allie missed it. And now, runners on second and third. 3 hits for Hill. Hard hit ball. Hard to scoop it. Second hit back-to-back here in the inning. Kramer up again. High. 2-0.
12 is pitching for number 13.
Good hit into left, and gets 2 RBIs. What a stellar day for Kramer. Nothing your score. And Kramer, it'd be hard not to have IS player of the game on there. A home run for an RBI. So 3 RBIs, 2 hits, and a walk. That one beautifully played. And now we're getting into our subs. So Ashley Kuntz up. I think I spelled Kuntz wrong. Oops. There you go. Strike on that one. Ashley Kuntz, another senior. Runner wanted to go, goes back to the bag, is safe. Tag was high as she knelt down. She wanted to run again. Got 2 strikes. 1-2, the count. That one low, 2-2. You can just tell. Kramer wants to get to second. She's looking for any reason to burst out, as she was caught up with the runner in the second inning off her in the park home run. They almost ran in together as she saw it went over the outfielder's head, and she took off going around the bags, caught up about just past third base, and they touched together. She's looking to make something happen here. Goes to the pitcher, turns, lost her mask, but is able to get it to a 1-3. gets Kramer to second. So she's at second. And that's not going to take much.
29 to 24
It looks like we're going to have a Casey McKeel coming in after this. Right now you have Emma Rose up. She loops one over first. Should be fair from what I understand. It was going to be in. Fair ball for a hit. Puts a base runner on each corner. Kramer's now has their eye on home base. And up now is going to be Casey McKeel. I think they're going to talk this one over. We'll take a break here on APS-IS as they discuss it. Come back after this break. All right, we already discussed it, and they told me to keep going. Got to learn on the fly. So I think the correct ruling was what it was. She went back to try to make the catch. I think it might have been still fair anyway, as she was in fair territory trying to catch it. May have crossed over for a foul ball, but regardless, she played it, and that made it a live ball. So she takes the hit, and Casey's still up in the 8th spot. Casey, the junior, getting her first action, and so far, the lineup's still hitting. As Rose has 3 hits and a strikeout in today's game. And she's trying to get over to second, which would allow another play potentially for McNeil to get the first, where there wouldn't be a force out at second. He's still on the mound. That one hit well, but dropped. As she comes towards it and loads the bases up, Kramer will come in, and that'll make it 10-0. Kramer comes all the way in off the hit. A good hit by McKeel. And that'll do it for us here, as we want to congratulate the Lady Orangemen as they win this one 10-0. The hitting was certainly the main story about the game, as they finished with just an outstanding hitting percentage. 5 hits just in the last inning itself. And a good one, as they put 4 up in the 6th inning and win this one 10-0. Great pitching, but certainly our APS-IS player of the game goes to Allie Kramer. Congratulations to her in the park home run in the 2nd inning. And then another great hit for 2 RBIs there in the 6th to get things going. And fittingly so, she comes in for the last run and makes it a 10-0 game. Congratulations to them on what was a fantastic season. City Series champs, regular season City Series championship champs as well. We want to thank all of those that make this broadcast possible, our producer Ryan Rittenhouse, our cameraman Peter George, and we want to thank all the collaborative efforts from school administrators, teachers, and parents that empower Akron students to achieve their highest level of success. This broadcast is brought to you by APS-IS, where we imagine, inspire, and inform. Good night, everybody.